Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise, even some criticism of the front office over how early he went off the board. Jonathan Mayo, what do you think of this pick?
Man, I don't think any of us saw this one coming. This definitely feels like a reach to me. I had him more as a day 3 kind of guy. There was a split camp. A lot of scouts disagreed whether he's better as a pitcher or better as a hitter. I'm guessing the team felt that he's got potential on both sides of the ball, and maybe that adds some value to him. But this made me scratch my head a little bit for sure.
All right, Jonathan Mayo, thanks. What about you, Jim Callis? Was this a head-scratcher or the reach of the draft, as some of the other analysts have suggested?
Yeah, I talked to somebody with the team, and they're excited to get this guy. This is a guy they really want. And the 2 points the club made to me were, one, this whole debate, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher? What are you going to do with him? There was a lot of confusion. This team isn't confused. This team feels like he's got very good potential as a hitter and as a pitcher. They may even try to play him both ways. And they felt like there were a couple other teams that were starting to sniff around this guy. And, this isn't the NFL or NBA draft where you can trade down to get a guy you want. If you want a guy, you have to take him because there's no trades. And they felt like if they didn't take him where they did, somebody else was going to get them. And they just absolutely did not want that to happen.
Jim Callis, we appreciate the time. Thanks.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on The Show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Harrisburg Senators and the Somerset Patriots. We've got baseball on The Show, and it's coming up next. Brody Kerner gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Zach Zahner.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Zach Zahner.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Big Dog is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Senators lead it 3-0. Next, it'll be Big Dog.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1.
Hey, try that pitch, huh? There you go.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. So now into the box is Antonio Cabello. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Now at the plate, here is Big Dog, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Next to hit is Reggie Warren. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Big Dog stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
So next to hit is Cole Freeman. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Harrisburg is out in front, 4-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Wilkerman Garcia, singled in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now time is called here as their pitching coach. And now here is Big Dog, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
I need you right now. Let's go. Your pitch.
Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Senators lead it 5-2. Stepping in, Zach Zahner. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's got it. 1 there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. At the plate now is Big Dog, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A pause, and the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over.
First base.
Now to the plate, Julius Gomez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So now here is Big Dog. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Volpe onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Harrisburg Senators posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Dakota Backus claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
2 errors. They left 16 men on base. For the Patriots, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please